Welcome back to Community in Focus this afternoon. The song that's playing in the background, it's talking about a cycle, and of course, the young man who we are about to talk about was a cyclist. It's a different kind of cycle, but cycles nonetheless. I have from my alma mater. Hey, it's been a long time I haven't come across to this school, so don't knock it to me. But I know that we have lots of things coming up in the near future for the school. But before we get into reunion and get together and positive vibes and that kind of thing, I want to welcome to the studios of WTP 93.5 FM Miss Joshannette Francis. She's a teacher at the All Saints Secondary School. She's a local YouTuber. She has Joshannette's World and On the Hunt for 365 Beaches. So she sounds as if she's doing the same thing that I've been doing for the last 40 some odd years. And she's also a disabilities advocate. And of course, we welcome you to our studios today, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to all of our listeners. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, and I am on the hunt for all 365 beaches.
How many have you found?
I have written down 250 beaches. I've been to recorded 7, but I've been to over like literally over 50. But I have to do a structured video. It's all gonna fall in. It's gonna fall into place.
Don't worry, we have lots of
time,
lots of sunshine to get that done. All right, so let's get out of the beach and onto the road, and let's talk about this venture that the All Saints Secondary School is now embarking on. Because when someone might be thinking that you guys are here to talk about reunion and positive vibes, you've seen the positive vibes on television. You're here to talk about a fundraiser that the school has decided to embark on for Andre Simon. Tell us, why is the school doing this? He's a past student?
No, he's not a past student. He's actually went to the foundation mix, and he's a past student of the Antigua Grammar School. His sister Bertrice Simon, she would have made a post on social media about needing assistance because they're trying to raise 500,000
over
US
$1 million
dollars, over $1 million Eastern Caribbean dollars.
Yes.
And I would have seen the status being shared, and I sent it into the All Saints Secondary group chat. I sent it into the 5 a.m. Hikers group chat. I sent it into the AY Society, Liberta Orion AY Society, and I also sent it to my sister. My sister is the director of Wallings Nature Reserve, and I said that we need to do something for Andre Simon because 500,000 US, a plenty money.
That's a lot of cash. A lot of cash.
It's a lot of money. So I said to them, if we as an organization come together, we can do great things.
Yes.
And the idea behind the different fundraisers that we're currently putting on is that one of us giving $10 is nothing, but 1,000 of us giving $10 each, that's $10,000. So in the weekend coming up, the 17th and the 19th, between those days, between those two events, I personally I'm hoping that we can raise $10,000. And it sounds like a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money when all of us are putting $10.
According to the old people, one does full basket.
Correct,
right?
correct. So we are our brother's keeper. Yes. And being on a religious plight, you know that story of Jesus being at the temple and the lady would have put in her 2 cents, and he said to his disciples, her 2 cents is actually more than everybody else. And this is how I feel about Andre Simon's fundraiser. So I'm on all of these committees because I would have initiated it. So I initiated it by sending it into group chat and making the pitch. But I'm telling you, there are several people who are behind the doors, behind of me, who are like, yes, we're doing this. When the pitch was made to the staff initially at All Saints Secondary, because this is also my alma mater. This is the best school ever. Let's just put it out there. Best school ever.
Best school ever, definitely.
And the teacher said, yeah, we can do it. And we have a student body of 683. And then one of the other teachers said, what about if we get the other schools who are on the route? Because initially we were going to go to All Saints Secondary to Pigeon Point. So I said, that makes sense. If we get JT Ambrose involved, Irene B, Liberta, and Cops Cross, that means we have a larger number. And if we get to 1,000 students, that means just from the schools we can raise $10,000. $10,000. Because we're saying
that's all right.
if all the parents come, and this is why it is not, it's not 15, it's not 20, it's literally $10. And we're saying all of us together, 1,000 of us can raise $10,000. And I got into my car and I drove to all of the schools. By the time I got to Liberta, I was dancing. So the teachers, the principals were like, yes. Irene B's principal, she's like, because initially we were only thinking of doing a walkathon. And she's like, you know, if we add cycling, we might get more people. And she's like, her students love cycling so much, right? At this point for their sports day, they have a cycling race.
Oh my.
I know. And I was like, I love it. And there's not one principal who was like, I'm not on board, and they have all been so supportive. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to mention anybody because I know I'm going to forget. But there's just some people like Iowa girl. She is on this mission. We're also, again, I would have sent it into the Orion AY Society, and they're planning a gospel concert. The details haven't been finalized yet, hence the flyer is in our material. There's a lot of work going on in the background to get it done. Miss Joseph writing all those letters, getting the different teachers involved. There's so many people who have said, like, yes, we're going to do this. And I'm telling you, school meals, shout out to school meals for supporting us and giving us breakfast on the day.
Oh, all right. Let's just say this is definitely going to be a success, because I think a lot of persons, they're wondering why are we pushing so much for Andre? Why are we pushing so much for this fundraiser specifically for Andre? But Andre has done a lot for the country.
Yes.
So
we must give back to people who leave and wave our flag. When they leave us and they represent us, they're carrying all of us on their backs. All 100,000 of us, they're carrying them. Like, there's so many athletes and people who we must respect because they do a lot for the country. And I said to somebody, if I saw the poster and I sent it into the group chat, if there's somebody else like me and you're a part of an organization and there's somebody else who needs help, all you got to do is initiate it. And people will get on board and assist with getting these events off the road.
Now, my question to you is, I know that I would have spoken with Miss Beatrice Simon last week. This is Andre's sister. How much on board? Tell us, is she on board with your fundraiser?
On board. I called, even before I reached out to the principals, I would have reached out to the family and I explained to them exactly what I said. I am a part of several organizations, and I sent the screenshot in the organization. I said, I think we need to do something. Because, again, I believe that individually we can't. Like I said, there's nobody here who can give, like, here's $100, here's $1,000. Things are hard. But there's somebody who can say, like, here's $10, and I'm going to donate 2 hours to this event. And it is going to go a long way. So we're looking for sponsors. Hell, if you have some tomatoes, forgive me. Thank you. Some cucumber.
I have mangoes. I don't know about tomatoes. I have mangoes. I have mangoes falling like rain. Right? So I have mangoes. I can more than donate mangoes to this cause. We can probably make some mango juice. I'm not versed in doing that, but
I know somebody.
All right. So you know somebody, and I have the resources. So Miss Francis, I know time really runs fast when you're having fun, right? And of course, this is a worthy cause. So let me just go through for the nation right now what's happening. It's Andre Simon fundraiser, walk and cycle. This is happening on the June 17th. It starts at 5:30 a.m. It's starting off where in All Saints?
Yes, at JT Ambrose School.
JT Ambrose School, passing the All Saints Secondary School, passing the Irene B. Williams School, down to Liberta.
Irene B is going to meet us at Roman Hill. Yes, Irene B is going to meet us at Roman Hill. So the idea is the different schools, we're going to meet along the way. They're going to join along the route. So Liberta, we're going to meet them in Liberta. And because Cops Cross is so far, Cops Cross is going to either meet us at Liberta or All Saints. And so all of us go down. So
my question is, if persons along the route, individuals who are living along the route would like to join in, how do they make their contribution?
All you got to do is visit one of the schools. We will have some sheets available. Each school is going to have at least 2 or 3 sheets, and we're going to be recording the information because, again, we want to be transparent. We want to publish how much money we would have collected, and on that said day, we will be handing over the funds to the family because that's just what we want to do. We want to be like, we did this here.
and that is something that persons are always going to ask about.
Correct.
Is transparency.
Correct.
Now we're ending off at the English Harbour playing field. This is on the 17th of June. So this means if I walk fast enough, I can get there on time and I can actually get into work to do my community in focus.
Yes. I love this.
I gotta get my shoes out. Gotta get my shoes out. And then, of course, we're heading down to Wallens
Yes.
Nature Reserve on the 19th.
Yes.
So this also starts at 5:30 a.m.
Correct.
Is there a specific trail that's been highlighted?
We will be doing the Long Hill Trail. This trail, again, my sister, shout out to Rafika. She was like, this trail is unmarked. We will have rangers on the day. It's going to be released in the future, but we're going to get you guys to do it. So people who have been to Wallens before, they're not going to be doing the same trail. It's a new trail. I haven't done this trail, so I am actually excited about doing it because I haven't done it as yet. I'm super excited.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to put an appeal out there right now. I'm taking a few seconds off of my next guest time, but I want to put an appeal out there now to all these hiking clubs that I've
Yes.
seen out there every Saturday, every Sunday to come out.
Yes.
And of course, let the hikers bring along $10
Yes.
so that they can support this entire effort, because I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of Antiguans on hiking trails
Correct.
every weekend documenting where they're going,
So we can definitely have a big posse on Sunday. And let me tell you the best part about Sunday. So when we initially planned this event, we didn't remember that it was Father's Day. So now my pitch to mothers, look at this breathtaking event. You pay $50 for you pay $15 for the man. That's $30, right? Boom. Let me tell you how I get for this $30. Good sunrise, breakfast, good vibes, and it's a worthy cause. Best Father's Day gift ever.
Best Father's Day gift ever. And I want to say this. I think this could be in some ways the best Father's Day gift ever that Andre can get, because Andre
That
himself
also the
is a
truth.
father.
Yes.
His son just did
Common entrance.
common entrance. Well, you see, we kind of old. You just give away our age there. So he just did the national assessment exams, and of course, we want to invite persons to come out, join the hike at Wallens Nature Reserve on Sunday the 19th, which is Father's Day, and of course on the 17th, which is this Friday coming, next Friday,
yes.
at 5:30. Well, today's Friday, so if I tell him this Friday coming, next Friday the 17th, 5:30 a.m. We want you guys to meet us up at JT Ambrose School. If you don't know where JT Ambrose, they're Alcians. They're the crossroad. Just behind the man that make the bread. Yeah, that's where the school is.
The Alex. You can't miss Alex. If you don't know who Alex be, you're not Antiguan.
Well, I probably am not Antiguan, because I was just about to ask you who is Alex.
The Syrian man right there on the corner.
Oh, you're talking about Bitaz?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you call a different name. I don't know his personal name, but I understand. He's been there for quite some time. So meet us up at the JT Ambrose School. We're going to walk all the way down to the English Harbour playing field. Bring along $10. Contributions are in aid of medical treatment for Andre Simon. Miss Francis, I want to say thank you very much for coming out and speaking with me today. It's been a pleasure. It was a pleasure. Thank you very much. So we're going to take a short pause for a cause. When we come back in, I'm going to be talking to one of Liberta's finest. I'm talking about our own little speed demon. We're going to be talking with Renee Edwards Ambrose, and she's going to give us some rules for the road.